Amarillo and News Channel 10-2. I'm David Lovejoy.
Good morning. I'm Rhonda Lawnert.
And I'm still Chuckalicious, Chuck Williams.
Oh, new year, new resolutions. We all make them. We have some kind of, I don't know, somebody say slacker resolutions around here. What two things? Drink more water and...
Are you calling me a slacker?
No, I'm just saying, because they're my resolutions too. So
Yeah, more water and we're going to exercise.
And exercise more.
Yeah.
That's it. Well, the one thing you can exercise more is your financial responsibility. Gen Z and millennials lead the charge in making financial resolutions for 2024. Joining us is Senior Vice President of Emerging Customers at Fidelity Investments, Ms. Kelly Lanahan. We'll discuss the findings of this year's study, including which financial resolutions made the list for 2024. Ms. Kelly, welcome to the show. How are you doing today?
I am doing great, and Happy New Year. Hey, I think drinking water is an excellent resolution, so I'm with y'all down there.
Thank you.
I know it.
I got to do the same. We all do. Drink more water. I love it.
What we talk about is the small steps. Start small. Then we'll go to scotch. We'll start drinking scotch.
How do you bite that elephant? Right?
There you go. Go ahead, Chuck.
Americans, what are our top financial concerns coming up for 2024?
Yeah, so our study showed that more than half Americans, they are feeling overwhelmed by their personal finances. And, over 30% say they have a stressful relationship with their money. So those top financial concerns, inflation, unexpected expenses, those are the top two concerns, followed by economic uncertainty and just not having enough money saved away in an emergency fund.
Okay, so I'm the mom on the show, children. And so how can I educate my children on how to not be in this position when they're my age, and maybe make some better financial choices? Do you have some tips for teaching your kids?
Yeah, so I have two myself, and one of them can barely walk, so maybe I'm not there yet. When it comes to sticking to resolutions, I just have two quick and easy ways to help. The first is setting specific and realistic goals. I find that many people set themselves up for failure before even getting started by setting these unrealistic or overly ambitious resolutions. But by setting specific and realistic resolutions, it's easier to reach them by hitting and breaking down to smaller milestones. I think one of y'all said it, small milestones. And another recommendation, celebrate those milestones. And number two, have a plan. Having a plan to reach those goals, because any resolution without a plan is a recipe for failure, or worse, resolution burnout. A roadmap or a clear plan can really help combat against this burnout. Those who have a plan in place that outlines those specific milestones are more likely to stay on track and are more likely to achieve their goals.
Ms. Kelly, I have a two-part question for you. I want to talk about the impact on focusing on short-term saving goals versus the long-term, like retiring and that sort of thing. And I also want to ask you, there's a lot of people are saving less money because there's less money that they have that is available to put away for savings. I mean, with inflation rising, debt, what can you do to get ahead of those things in your journey to a better financial future?
Yeah, so let's start with your first part. We did see that, and we see this year over year, top three financial resolutions are saving more money, paying down debt, and spending less. These are all things that one can really think about in the short term, as well as they apply to the long term as well. If you're spending less, saving more, that allows you to pay down your debt quicker. If you're saving more towards your retirement, that means in the longer term, you'll be setting yourself up for more success. Now, when it comes to inflation, we did see a lot of individuals in our study, about 40% actually claimed that they had less money to work with due to inflation's impact on the day-to-day expenses. However, we always spin this talking about the good, that 92% of those making a resolution are actually thinking differently given the events of the past couple years. And 1/3 are planning to make their finances more of a priority because they've seen the impact of inflation on their day-to-day expenses in the year prior. And again, 70% of Americans, they've claimed they already have a plan in place to reach those goals. So as I've already touched upon earlier, the importance of having a plan can really help ensure success against them.
I just want to ask real quick, did you say 70%? have a plan?
70%, yep, already claim they have a plan in place to reach their goals.
Impressive. Okay. Sorry,
Yeah.
Chuck, go ahead.
You know, what are some of the resources that can help you navigate, you know, the big changes? Like, all right, I come down with a sickness. Didn't see it coming, but it's here, you know, and it's going to cost me some money. How do you navigate around something like that?
Yeah, so it's a great question. And fun fact, team, January, it's Financial Wellness Month. So Fidelity has actually assembled a number of resources, including insights and tools on popular topics, from saving and spending basics to achieving the money milestones that matter most to you, to, as you referenced, to preparing for the unexpected. So check out fidelity.com/financial wellness. We bring everything together to help people on their journey to financial well-being.
That's it. Make 2024 the year you turn it around when it comes to your finances. Like we said, drinking water, the small steps. You start with the little
Yes.
simple thing, and that's the same with your finances. Miss Kelly, stay warm up there in Boston today. Thank you so much for coming out.
Yes, thank y'all for having me. Nice meeting everyone. Take care.
Nice meeting you, ma'am. Yep.
Bye.